Good day, everyone, and welcome back. It's Rod Trent once again for Monday Minutes, where I dive into the latest interesting and sometimes odd security news. We have lots to get to, so roll the intro. First up today, there's some good news. According to a recent report by Chainalysis, ransomware payments dropped dramatically last year. So let's break down what this means and why we think it might be happening. So what did this report reveal? Well, in 2024, the amount of money that hackers managed to extract from companies through ransomware attacks dropped by 35% compared to the previous year. This is the first time we've seen a decline in ransomware revenue since 2022. The total extortion payments amounted to $814 million, which is still a huge sum, but a significant drop nonetheless. One of the key reasons for this decline seems to be the increased caution and resilience among companies. Many victims are now delaying payments or refusing to pay at all. Law enforcement efforts, including international collaboration, are also making it harder for attackers to operate as brazenly as before. Imagine that. If people would just stop clicking on everything in their inbox, problems would go away. Haven't we said that for quite a long time? While the findings are encouraging, it's important to remember that ransomware attacks can still be devastating. All right, for instance, last year, an undisclosed victim paid a record $75 million ransom to the Dark Angels. Ooh, scary name. The fallout from such attacks can last for months, affecting thousands of customers and businesses. Next up, I have some Microsoft partner news to cover. There's been considerable effort in the security industry over the past several years to consolidate offerings through acquisition. This happens in every industry over time and has actually happened in the security industry before. Who remembers literally anything that Symantec has ever acquired? All right, crickets? I'll wait. Anyway, Quorum Cyber, headquartered in the UK with offices across North America, announced the acquisition of Kivu Consulting Incorporated, a global cybersecurity firm that specializes in incident response. This strategic move is part of Quorum Cyber's rapid global expansion, which follows their recent acquisition of Defenda, which was a North American company specializing in Microsoft Security Managed Services. Founded in 2009, Kivu Consulting has been a trusted partner in the insurance, legal, and government sectors, known for its expertise in digital forensics, cyber incidents response, business restoration, and ransom negotiations, which we just talked about. With established relationships in over 40 insurance and legal panels across the US and the UK, Kivu's acquisition significantly strengthens Quorum Cyber's presence in these industries. This acquisition is transformative for Quorum Cyber. It not only expands their incident response capabilities, but also enhances their ability to provide 24/7 security coverage from operations centers in the US, the UK, and Canada. All right, so I know plenty of people that work for Quorum Cyber, mostly from the Defenda acquisition. So I can say this is actually excellent news for Quorum Cyber, for the industry, for Microsoft, and for customers. So congratulations. Lastly, in an odd security news story, apparently everyone loves Linux except Facebook. On January 27th, 2025, it was reported that Facebook is banning posts that mention various Linux-related topics, sites, or groups. Obviously, this move has caused quite a stir, especially among the open source community. DistroWatch, a major site for Linux news and reviews, seems to be at the center of this controversy. They reported that Facebook's community standards have labeled Linux as malware, leading to the blocking of posts and even locking of user accounts. DistroWatch claims that this ban took effect on January 19th, and readers have reported difficulties posting links to the site on Facebook. Okay, some users have even had their accounts locked or limited after sharing Linux-related content. This has raised questions about whether there's something specific about DistroWatch or if it's a broader issue with Linux topics. Again, Facebook. All right, it's quite ironic considering Facebook runs much of its infrastructure on Linux and often posts job ads looking for Linux developers. This overzealous ban seems to be a mistake. We'll find out soon, but it's causing significant disruption in the community. DistroWatch has tried to appeal against the ban, but a Facebook representative stated that Linux topics would remain on the cybersecurity filter. This decision has been met with frustration and confusion, as many see it as an overreach by Facebook's internal policymakers. But yeah, I keep saying this. It's Facebook. How many people really noticed? And for those that did, how many actually understood it? Facebook is literally social media for old people. Linux? Is that a new drug? Anyway, that's all for today's episode. These stories show the diverse and evolving landscape of security challenges we face literally every single day. From good news to acquisitions to the effects of erroneous labeling, it's clear that the world of security is anything but static and absolutely fascinating. Do any of these stories stand out to you? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you check the links on this page for more information about the stories I've covered. Like, subscribe, share, etc., etc. Spread the good news. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Monday for another episode of Monday Minutes. Stay safe and have a great week.